I'll never forget when I first saw him in the first test in Brisbane, and he walked back to his mark, and I was standing up just outside the dressing room by a little tent, and Lindwall was there, and because Lindy and I was very good friends, and I said to Lindy, I said, why is he walking, why is he going that far back? And Lindy just looked at me, said nothing, and after he bowled the first ball, I look at Lindy to say, I see why he's gone that far back. Seeing Lily for the first time, and he had such a nice run up and such a nice action and fluency that he looked tremendously quick, especially on a Brisbane wicket. You know, and that day right away cast my thoughts to Perth, because I knew what he would be like in Perth. I remember walking out to bat, and I looked back, and Rodney Marsh was standing about nearly 25 yards back, and so was Ian and those. And I turned to Ian and says, what are you all doing back here? And Marsh, he said, you'll find out.
Well, anyone who was going to confront the greatest cricketer I've ever seen, you know, obviously it's one of apprehension.
Now here's his first ball, Lilly bowling to Sobers.
I said to myself, wonder what the hell has Donald brought me into? And the next one I gloved.
Lilly bowling to Sobers. Caught. Yes, he's out. Caught by Marsh, and Sobers is out for a duck, and the World 11 are 6 for 46.
After about 4 overs, I think, I went to Ian and I said, look, I just don't feel well. I'm feeling crook. I think I might have had a virus or something, and I didn't feel that well. Maybe it was the 12 Wheat Bix that I had for breakfast. I'm not sure, but I really didn't feel that well. And I think he said, give me one more. And I think in that one, I then got a few wickets. And then he couldn't get...
I had a pretty lean season up to then, and every time I walked into bat, Dennis had seemed to present me with these short pitch deliveries. And I was getting a little bit fed up of it.
There was a few short ones mixed in there, and he probably felt I was maybe having a go at him. I was just running in and bowling as fast as I could and hoping to get wickets.
The worst thing you can do is upset a good player. I've always felt that you try and keep it calm with a good player, and obviously this had got up Gary's nose a little bit, and he decided that he was going to do something about it.
I went in the dressing room that evening to sit next to Ian. I went to carry a message so that Dennis can hear. And I sat next to Ian, and I said, Ian, you got a man in here called Lily. You know, I was getting back to the old days when they used to call cricketers by their surname. I said, you got a man in here called Lily, and every time I go into bat, I seem to be getting these short pitch deliveries. I just want you to tell him, or to let him know, that I can bowl short, I can bowl quick, and I can bowl bounces too. So he better watch out for me when he came in.
Lily batting. Well, there you are. Gary Sobers defying the law of understanding between fast bowlers. Dropping one short to Lily.
And then just looked at me down the wicket and said, I bowl him well too.
And by this time, Dennis turned completely pink. So I thought to myself, well, I've got him. So I ran up the next ball and took the weight off, and Dennis had one big swing.
He's hit him hard and high. Beattie is getting under it, and he's caught.
So at the end of the day's play, I walked back into the dressing room again with a big smile on my face. And Ian said to me, oh, what are you so happy about? I said, well, I'm your friend. I mean, if I can't come in here and have a smile with you, something is wrong. He said, well, I've got to tell you something. He said before Dennis could reach the dressing room, just as he was coming up the steps, as this door opened, the bat hit the wall. And he said, that little bastard, I will show him. I haven't really bowled at him yet. I said, well, Ian, you know, he's got the ball. I've got the bat. We'll see.
And where's that going? Out towards the boundary again. 4 more. Where's that going? Towards the boundary? It will beat every fieldsman. It's slowing down. Jenner's after it. It's going to be close. Jenner may just reach this. They could run for, and the ball might just win. It does. Where's that gone? It's out towards the boundary. 4 more. O'Keefe couldn't get near it. A magnificent shot.
I had 3 guys out there. And at one stage, I clearly remember him square driving or cutting between the 3 of those guys on a couple of occasions. Now, I mean, that's amazing batting.
He's on 99. And that's his 100. And a standing ovation.